Jai Gurudev to all of you. Myself Rohit Dutt and I'm taking a business studies class. So students, in our previous class we have seen objectives of management and today we are going to learn importance of management. Again students, I would like to remind you that please go through the e-PDF if you really want your learning to be effective. So guys, let's begin importance of management. It is said that anything minus management accounts to nothing. Okay, the main role of management is to organize human and physical resources and direct them towards efficient performance and higher productivity, and that also at minimum cost. Clear, everyone? Uh, I think so. You would remember that American President Mr. Roosevelt had once remarked that a government without good management is like a house built on sand. So, management provides life to what would otherwise remain only potentialities. So, management plays a crucial role in a changing and complex society. In case of business enterprise, management is all the more important. Clear, guys, everyone? Every business needs repeated stimulus, which can only be provided by management. Got it? There is a quote also that the present century may be viewed as a race between management and disaster. Okay, in order to avoid disaster, we must adopt effective management. Like we have, let us remember one quote that is, there are no underdeveloped countries, there are only undermanaged one. Clear? There are no underdeveloped countries, there are only undermanaged one. So management is all. Clear? Okay, let's see the following points about about the importance of management. First is first one is management helps in achieving group goals. Clear? So, for this uh, for the success of business enterprise, it lies in three factors. Okay, one, how efficiently and how efficiently and economic the organization has used its human and physical resources, how effectively the organization had adapted to the prevailing business environment, and how far the existing business policies have succeeded in realizing the aims and objectives of the business. So, management brings the enterprise in tune with the requirement of a changed environment by removing its weakness, by innovating new products or policies, or by making other adjustments in its policies and plans. Got it, everyone? So this one was your first point. Coming to the next one, that is management increases efficiency. So for the success of any organization, its objective must be attained efficiently and effectively. Got it? So management is a power which make it possible with the optimum utilization of available resources. So management reduces the cost to minimum for ensuring efficiency. For being effective, it gets completed the work in time by taking the right decisions. So management keep the close watch on the changing environment, which also help in gaining efficiency and effectiveness. Got it, everyone? Coming to the third point, management creates a dynamic organization. You know, everyone knows that all organizations have to function in an environment which is constantly changing, isn't it? Our environment is dynamic. Got it, everyone? So it is generally seen that individuals in an organization resist to change. Resist means virodh karna. Got it? Resist change as it often means moving from a familiar, secure environment into a newer and more challenging one. Got it? So management help people adapt to these changes so that the organization is able to maintain its competitive edge. Clear, everyone? Coming to the next point, point number 4. That is management helps in achieving personal objectives. Okay, so a manager motivates and leads his team in such a manner that individual members are able to achieve personal goals, which while contributing to the overall organizational objectives. So, through motivation and leadership, the management helps individual to develop team spirit, cooperation, and commitment to the group success. Got it? So, coming to the next point, point number 5, that is management helps in development of society. So management brings about cooperation between organizational and individual objectives, economic, cultural, and social consideration, conflicting organizational behaviors, long-term and short-term objectives. Clear? Organizational social values for the overall benefit of organization and society. Got it? So management tools and techniques make difficult tasks easier and unprofitable jobs more profitable. By making the best utilization of resources, it improves the standard of living of the people. Got it, everyone? So this was your objectives of management. Sorry, importance of management. Now coming to the next topic, that is nature of management. Got it? Nature of management. So continuing to our next topic, that is nature of management. Clear, everyone? See, if you trace the evolution of management, that is development of management, we find that its nature has changed over period of time. Clear? Long ago, it was brought that managers were born and they cannot be made. Okay, this was the telling of uh, in ancient time. Okay, they were saying that managers are born and they cannot be made. As the time passed, a set of managerial rules emerged that grew out of experiences. Got it? So with the passage of time, business developed and the managing of group activities got a momentum. So during the last 6 or 7 decades, its impact as a formal body of knowledge is being increasingly felt. So much as that experts have started considering it as a science, art, and profession. Got it, everyone? So uh, let's analyze the nature of let's analyze the nature of the terms in related to science, art, and professions. Okay, so one by one we will go through it. You can see in your screen nature of management.